In this video, we're going to be going through the half kneeling right thoracic rotation exercise. So here's what we need. You need something to kneel on. A pillow will work. We're using a foam pad here. And you're going to need a wall to support yourself against. The setup looks like this. We're going to need the left leg out in front. And we want to make sure that the knee is stacked over the heel when we're doing this. So we don't want it too far behind and we don't want it too far forward. So that over that is what we're looking for. Once we have that position, then what we need to do is we're going to put our pillow or our foam pad underneath the other knee, okay? And we're going to get it right up against the wall. So my whole leg is resting against the wall and the left leg is ready to go. I'm going to put my hip against the wall too, so I'm leaning against the wall a little bit. I got a lot of support here. Let's take a look at the right leg. We want to make sure that the knee is underneath the hip. We don't want to be too far forward, and we don't want to be too far back. If we have this knee underneath that heel, that usually puts the right leg in the position it needs to be in, okay? From here, we want to make sure that we're not arched through the back. So you're going to put your hands on your hips and you're going to do a subtle tuck under. So it'll look like that. And you may feel your glute squeezing a little bit. That's okay. We want that. Okay. You might even get a little stretch through the front of this leg. That's fine. So we're all set to go. Heels underneath that knee, knees underneath this hip. Now we do the rotation. When we rotate, we're going to be going to the right here. We need to make sure that the belt buckle or the button on your pants stays facing straight forward. And then the sternum, the middle of your chest here, is going to be rotating to the right. So we're here. We're going to get nice and tall. We have that tuck under. And this is what it looks like. And it's nice and slow. I can have conversation here. I'm not trying to crank through the position. Once you've done it a couple of times and you're used to the movement, then the important part is going to be the breathing. Every time we move in or out of the position, we're going to exhale. So it'll look like this. I'll be all set up in my starting position. I take a breath in, exhale and rotate. I stay here for a second, take a breath in, exhale and rotate back. And you would repeat. That is the right thoracic rotation exercise.